Hey guys, in this video we're going to be looking at our distributive law. Okay, so this is another mental strategy that we can employ so we can calculate long or difficult multiplication or addition equations. So this is just a strategy that we can use, and I'm going to give you two different examples of how we can use that. So let's just use an example first. So let's just say I have the question 7 times 16. Okay, so when I look at this is a difficult question to do just in your head. So the distributive law allows us to break it down into different parts. So I know, and we'll use this example over here of the rows that we have over here. I know that 16, so 7 times 16 is made up of one group of 10 and a group of 6. Okay, so now that I've broken up our big number into different parts, so the tens column and the ones column, I can calculate this a lot easier. So really what it's saying now is that I know that 7 times 10 equals 70, and then all I need to do then is add the leftover, so I know that 6 times 7, or 7 times 6, equals 42. So the way the distributive law works, the first strategy that we're doing breaks it into the tens and the ones. If you have a 3-digit number, if it's a hundreds, etc., you can break it up into the hundreds, tens, and ones. You're just breaking it up into the individual units and then adding them in together. So here, this question, at 7 times 16, I've broken the 7 times 10, which gives me 70. 7 times 6 gives me 42. I add them together, and then I get my answer of 112. Okay, so that's easier to do. It's easier to break it down into those parts, so then I can answer that question easily rather than having to try and work out the big sum there. All right, next one. Okay, another way that we can use the distributive law is to make an easy number. So in the previous example we used up here, we had 7 times 16. We broke it down into the tens and to the ones. But another strategy that we can use is we can round it up or round it down to an easier number so we understand it. So let's use this example here. I have 7 times 28. Now that's a difficult one to do just simply in your head. Let's just say I rounded that up to 30. What if I made that 7 times 30? In this example down here, you can see I know 7 times 28, but around adding those extra 2 columns, I now have 7 times 30. Okay, so I can do that sum quite quickly in my head. I know that 7 times 3 is 21, so 7 times 30 is going to equal 210. But I've added those extra 2, so I need to take them off at the end. And I know that 2 times 7 equals 14. So all I need to do then is subtract the final part. So I have 210 minus 14. Okay, and I know that's going to be 196. So that's how you use the distributive law. You can do two options. You can either break it down into the individual parts, so the tens unit and the ones unit, or you can either round the big number up or down to the nearest easy number and then make sure you add or subtract it from the end. So make sure if you have any questions, make sure you ask us in class tomorrow, and then we can go from there. Thanks guys.